I think what we are here for is really a celebration and really the attainment of a milestone for many people, and want to keep under that spirit as we talk about things today and celebrate what people have accomplished. And in thinking about this before I came over, I got to thinking about a story that is about Disneyland. Anybody know where Disneyland is? Somebody.
California.
California. There's two Disney brothers, and the two Disney brothers are Walt, that everybody knows, and who knows the other Disney brother? Roy. Roy is the other one. Roy is credited really with the vision and the business that is Disney. And interesting story with Disneyland is that they're all set to open Disneyland. They've got the greatest rides, they've got the greatest entertainment, they've got everything set and ready to go. But Roy realizes about 5 o'clock, the day before they're to open, that they don't have any grass in the entry area. And as you enter Disneyland out in California, you come through the gates, and there's kind of a little hillside. One, in California, there's not a lot of grass, so they wanted lots of grass to show off what a prestigious place this was. They've got no grass, they've just got dirt. And Roy's mortified. He goes out there, and all the grass is stacked up. Everybody's busy with all the things that have to do with the rides, the costumes, everything else. All the things that really, in Roy's mind, don't matter. That initial reaction that people were going to have to Disney wasn't going to be there. And so Roy, who's probably got a $1,000 suit on, starts schlepping grass, turf, onto the dirt in the area. And several of the managers come over there like, what's going on? And he said, I need you to get on the radio and call everybody. We need all hands on deck to get this grass put down. And so, what's interesting to me in this story is that Disney still uses this story, and they still use it on a regular basis. Many people were confused as to how it is you go about putting the grass down, or were concerned that they weren't going to be able to put the grass down. You can get real fixated on the dirt, the rocks, the bumps, the little holes and divots in the area, and not be fixated on really the part that matters, and that's the grass itself. The story goes that Roy was asked, how you do this, and he simply said to somebody, green side up, and handed him one. And as we celebrate today, one of the things I think we need to think about is that we can, just like many of the managers, many of the people at Disney, can become so fixated on the rocks that might be in the way, the holes and divots that are in the dirt, the little challenges here, there, and yonder. But really, all we really need to concentrate on is ultimately the end goal, and that is keep things green side up. Keep things positive. Keep things top of our mind, and remember what it is the goals are that we have. Roy wanted green grass as everybody walked in. He wasn't worried about how many holes were underneath of it, how many rocks might make a little divot in the grass as they came along. He wasn't worried about how people would perceive the lines in between the turf that they were putting. Just concerned that we had green side up. I think as we walk along in our educational careers, it's easy to think about semesters. It's easy to think about GPA. It's easy to think about seat time or credit hours or program requirements or all of these things. But the reality is, it's the end goal of our knowledge, our learning, and our ability to accomplish the task and goal that we've set. So, Disney, still to this day, uses that call sign of green side up. But it's all hands on deck to get something done. You all here today, get your keep it green side up. And so, congratulations. It's very easy to focus on the holes, the rocks, the dirt, those kinds of things. I think our opportunity today is to celebrate finished product and a grand opening of a park. Not Disney, but very similar. So, welcome to Wabash Valley College. For many of you, again, for some of you, for the first time, we are going to have a bit of a celebration, a fantastic breakfast. So that's how they got me here. They said, "Hey, would you come and eat?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Okay, and by the way, would you welcome everybody?" That's not true, but it's our honor to have you all here today. It's also my honor to introduce Marcia Humphrey. She has the Chief Officer. Marcia.
Thank you, Dr. Fowler. I too want to welcome you here today. I am very excited about this day. It's one of my favorite days of the year because I get to have great food and fellowship with great colleagues and celebrate with some of our most successful students. And so I'm excited to be here and glad to see such a full room. This day certainly, although would not be possible without an amazing team that we have here. And so I would like to make a few introductions, if I may, just briefly. First of all, I just have a big thank you for Andrea Lall, who is our Director of Enrollment here on campus, but is the extraordinary event planner of the campus and really helped me put this together. So Andrea, thank you very much for helping and putting this together. And we have amazing work studies too who are in class right now, but Kate Farmer is her work study and Gracie Cadell is mine, and they just stuffed folders and helped do many things, so very thankful for them as well. I'd like to introduce you to our adult education instructors here on campus, and so they're here, and when I call your name, if you would just please stand up. Michael Tim Bell teaches our Tuesday and Thursday reading class. And Robert Turner, who could not be here, he teaches the evening class. I didn't see Robert come in. And Susan Zimmerman, who teaches developmental reading for us. Andrea Lull, who many of the students know, she teaches the transition skills and career development class. Julie Haggerty could not be here today. She teaches full-time, but she also taught our summer GED class for us as well. And Brandon and Jackson, many of the students know Julie as well. And we're honored to have some of our district adult ed staff here with us. Gervais McDaniel is here, who is a district director, and Dina Weber, district director, and Jessica Parent, who is the director of our human services department. So thank you very much. We have a bit of a dual focus here today with this meeting in that we need to concentrate on both the pleasures of adult ed, which is the completion, and also the business of the adult ed, which is what can we do to help more students in our area. And so because we have that much of a dual focus here today, Jessica Parent is going to speak to us about an amazing opportunity for students in the IECC district and right here at home at Wabash Valley College. The purpose of the Area Planning Council, which if you look around the room, you may think, who are these other people that are here? We have family and friends of our graduates that are here, of course, but we also have agency representatives and school representatives, and each one of those plays a part on what we call the Area Planning Council. And the purpose of the Area Planning Council is to not only identify the services that we have to offer to our eligible population, but also to identify any gaps in that service and how we can work together to eliminate those gaps. And so Jessica is going to talk to us about an opportunity that we have to eliminate one of those gaps. Jessica?
Thanks for having me here. As they stated, I am the director or the coordinator of Human Services, and that program helps students who are interested in furthering their education, maybe with a CNA certificate or food and sanitation certificate. We work with a lot of adult ed students in doing that. If you have like a public aid number or work with Human Services, a of any kind, you can contact me. Marcia has been so kind to put the flyer in the folders, and my number's in there. So if you're interested in the CNA program or food and sanitation program, just look at that and give me a call. And I am so proud of every one of you here today. I have worked as the transition coordinator also, and I've seen students from adult ed go on to universities to get their cosmetology certificate, their welding certificate, and their accounting degree. So you guys are doing wonderful, and just keep moving forward. Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you, Jessica. And I did put the information for her program inside your folder. So their contact information is there, and you can always just contact me here at the college and I will get you in touch with Jessica as well. I wanted to share just a couple of more things with you before we honored our graduates and enjoyed this food that is smelling so wonderful. We can't help but be a bit distracted. Every year, Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville's Department of Economics and Finance provides us with some demographic information that we use to write our Area Planning Council plan. And that information is used to help us understand the area in which we live in. And so I just wanted to share some of that demographic information that we learned about Wabash County in particular. First of all, it states that the population of Wabash County is 11,665 people. And of that number, 9,385 of them are age 16 and older. And of that number, 16 and older who have less than a 9th grade education is 320. And those that are 16 and older with less than a 12th grade education is 728. And those are students who are not currently enrolled in school. And then within that same county population, 16 and older who live in poverty is 1,361. Last year, during fiscal year 2014, which ended June 30th, here at Wabash Valley College, we served 54 students who attended the adult education program. And of those 54 students, we had 14 graduates. And this year, currently, I have met 31 students, and we're currently have in class about 13. And of those students, we've had 4 graduates. So we go from a very, very large number of 11,000 down to 4. And those 4 are here with us today: Tabitha, Jackson, Ben, and Brandon. I can't put a name on the other 1,000 minus the 4. I don't know who they are. But that's why we have the Area Planning Council, because I am challenging you a bit to help me find those other 996 students. I know they're out there. The statistics and the demographic information tell me that they exist. And I just ask each one of you, challenge you if you will, if you find just one, to send them our way. We have quite an amazing program here at Wabash Valley College. It is really a nothing to lose opportunity. If students come and join our program, we offer free classes, we offer free materials, free instruction. If students make progress towards their completion and show the teacher that they're ready, we give them a free practice test. If they pass that free practice test, we'll give them a free GED test. Once they pass their GED test, we offer scholarships here for adult ed students to have a year of college to work on a degree program or a certificate program. The 4 students that you're about to meet are all eligible for a scholarship here at Wabash Valley College to start their college career. Nothing to lose, not a dime spent. And so there are somewhere out there 996 students that I would love to meet and love to offer this same opportunity. And so there's information in the folder that you have at the table with you And if you could just share that information with anyone that you think needs it, I would be happy to do whatever it is that I can to help them reach the same goal that we're about to celebrate here. And so with nothing else to be said except woohoo, let's celebrate what we're here for. When I call your name, could you please come forward? Tabitha Lynn Buck. Benjamin Matthew Lindsay. Jackson Lee Subi Richards. Brandon P. Stoneberger. Congratulations. Could you all come back up here for some photo ops?